This week's reading discussed discourse in English language arts, including class discussions and types of questionings. Talking to learn is key to developing students' understanding and thinking because students are allowed to form their own opinions and interpretations of readings in the classroom. Small discussions allow students to use cognitive strategies to explore connections between personal knowledge and the text and to create their own understanding jointly through language. It also promotes Piaget's theory of cognitive development, in which children are active and motivated learners who construct rather than absorb knowledge. Small group discussions allow students to construct their knowledge with the help of their peers. Theorist Lev Vygotsky also believed that discussions are an important part of cognitive development because it emphasizes that learning is a social process and children can perform more challenging tasks when assisted by more advanced individuals like their teachers. Even their classmates can help them to form their own opinions on certain texts. Socratic seminars, also known as the Socratic method, is a type of discussion in which students lead the conversation and demonstrate their ability to infer and articulate deeper meanings of a subject or text. Students interpret meaning and ask further questions to gain deeper understanding. Here I have provided a sample lesson in which I used the Socratic seminar. Students were to demonstrate their knowledge and understanding of chapters 31 through 40 in Mark Twain's The Adventure of Huckleberry Finn by performing a Socratic seminar. The day before the lesson, I provided students with the questions that would be discussed during the Socratic seminar. I wanted to make sure that the students came prepared and had some form of opinions and interpretations of the text before the class began so that they could really hold a conversation that lasted the whole class period. I asked students to compose a Socratic seminar in which they led the discussion of interpreting meaning within the assigned chapters of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I asked students to summarize what the student said before them so that I could check for understanding, and then asked the students to share their interpretation or opinion of answering the questions that were assigned beforehand. Here are the questions I gave the students the day before the class which held the Socratic seminar in which they were to prepare answers to. My students have held several Socratic seminars before, so there wasn't much modeling that I needed to provide, though I did explain my expectations for the Socratic seminar. I also checked for understanding through sampling by posing questions to the whole group, then getting answers from representative numbers. The Tankin article discusses two types of questions, productive and reproductive. Productive questions provide students the opportunity to create, analyze, or evaluate, while reproductive questions prompt students to imitate, recall, or apply knowledge and information taught by the teacher. Other discussion strategies include overt participation, think, pair, share, and choral response, which all ask students to respond to questions provided by teachers. In conclusion, I believe that discussions help students to develop cognitively because it prompts them to form their own opinions and interpretations of a text. It also helps students to construct their own knowledge of a text with the help of their classmates so that all individuals are responsible for learning.